Chapter 11. Day 4. Adelmo got up from the couch, went to the window to see what the weather was like. The sun was shining bright. You knew it was going to be warm. The air had a sticky, humid feel to it. He went to the closet and picked out khakis, tan-colored shorts, a gray t-shirt that had a shaman werewolf with a full moon in the background filling up the shirt. He went into the bathroom to hop in the shower, washing off the sticky feeling. He then combed his hair and brushed his teeth, went to the kitchen to grab some food, and went out the door to head over to the shop. Lana pushed the covers off her and sat up in bed. She got out of bed and walked over to the closet to look through her clothes. She pulled out a mid-length dress, lifted it up to see if that is what she wanted to wear. Looking from the bottom to the top, you could see a pink and white tie-dyed all over the lower half of the dress, with a print that resembled branches of a tree spidering up. As her eyes raised, there was a black 4-inch cloth ribbon tied into a bow, hugging the midsection, separating the lower half from the upper. The upper half was light pink and covered her stomach and chest area and had a 1/2-inch black-colored shoulder straps. She took off her pajamas and put on the dress. She walked over to the full-length body mirror to examine how it looked on her. Seeing how it laid on her fitted her every curve. The color accented her complexion of her skin. Just seeing it on made her feel happy. She went to the bathroom and fluffed her hair, brushed her teeth, and went to the kitchen. Grabbed some quick food from the fridge and headed out the door. They were both driving to the store and couldn't help that their minds drifted into thoughts about yesterday. Even though they really enjoyed each other's company, there is something really weird going on that they will have to figure out. As Adelmo reached the store, he hoped Lana was there. He pulled into a parking spot at the store, realizing he was the first. Feeling a little bummed, he knew he now had to wait. As he gets to the door to open it, he heard the phone ringing. He quickly rushes inside, hoping it was his grandfather. While Adelmo was on the phone, Lana pulled up to the store and noticed Adelmo is already inside. She walked inside and saw that he was on the phone. Who was he talking to? She thought to herself, maybe it could be that girl again, or maybe his grandfather. She started working on the daily opening routines while Adelmo was on the phone. He isn't as bummed as before. He is excited to know that it was his grandfather who called. Grandfather, I'm so glad you called me back. I have some questions I need to ask you. All right, ask away. Are there any relatives I need to know about? Well, you had an uncle. Why do you ask? Adelmo paused for a moment. Well, there's a person, a girl to be exact, that sent me stuff. Don't get the wrong idea. This stuff has your family crest symbol on it. At first, I thought it was someone that was helping you, but when I touched the symbol, I fell into a trance and saw you, my mother, and another guy I had never seen before. With a shock to his tone. Really? Do you mean my son is still alive? Grandfather, don't get your hopes up. My vision appeared to be from the past. What I can't figure out is who this girl was. But since you mentioned that guy could be my uncle, perhaps this girl could be his daughter. I don't really know. That is what I am trying to figure out. Where is this girl calling from? Vegas. Was there something that happened there that I need to know about? Well, we had to split up. There were so many things going on that year. Since my son never came home, I thought he had died. Isn't it possible that he fell in love with someone that he protected? Feeling confused. I guess anything is possible, but I would have thought he would have contacted me. I'm sorry, grandfather, but maybe he was trying to deny his destiny. It is hard to live a normal life with someone while protecting the world. Yeah, I know, there were times I wanted to give up, but even if I did, that doesn't mean they will stop coming after us. They want all of us dead so they can run amok in this world. It doesn't matter if we gave it up. That makes sense. Well, I have another question. Is it possible for a normal person to have shared visions or abilities? As a matter of fact, it is. When we fall for someone, our heart binds with them, creating a connection that allows them to know what is going on in our world. Why do you ask? Well, my assistant and I went to a movie last night. It was strange. We both saw it, but during the previews, we saw a full-on scene of people turning into zombies and what caused it. There is no better joy in finding someone that really matters to you, but be careful. It could all end in tragedy. I will send you some books about what to do for possible future events. All right, well, where have you been? I was trying to get a hold of you yesterday. I had to do some research on what was going on over in Germany. I was just over there no more than a year ago, and they're already back out. This never happens this quickly. So you noticed that was going to be the next thing I was going to ask you about. Since you already know, what is going on over there? Yes, I know about it. The odd thing about it is our senses didn't trigger to let us know what was going on. Adelmo felt relieved. Oh, so this happened to you too? I thought I didn't have a full grasp on my abilities. There was something that girl mentioned, though, that concerns me. What did she say? Well, she mentioned something about the world changing as we know it. What the heck is that supposed to mean? I am not sure. Maybe she knows something we don't. Well, she sent me all kinds of stuff to do with zombies. Do you think this is what's about to happen over in Germany? Yes, that is what I was about to mention. The vampires and werewolves all came out because they were trying to snatch up all their kinds before the person from above comes out and changes the corrupted, and they have a chance to kill off their kind. Adelmo's eyes widen. Are you serious? So the scene I saw in the theater is really going to happen and has happened before? Yes, it has and will happen again soon. This is one thing that our senses cannot detect because it happens so quickly and so suddenly. So, I take it if they're trying to snatch up all of their kind, then these abominations can sense what is about to happen then. That is correct, and with all of these missing people being reported, it allows us to know where it is going to take place. All right, is there a way to get a hold of you if I have any other questions? Well, you should be able to get a hold of me here for a couple more days. Then I will be heading over to Germany to help figure this out. With a concerned tone in his voice. All right, grandfather, you just be careful. They said goodbye and hung up the phone,